Hey everyone, it's Onglor. Welcome to the video. Glad to have you here. Today we'll be taking a look at a mod that was added with the anniversary edition of Skyrim, the Redguard Elite Armaments. Now, what this mod adds to your game is a couple pieces of light armor, along with some weapons and the bone shaver. When I first saw the way this armor looks, I really wanted to get my hands on it. To be quite honest, I'm surprised that I waited this long to grab it, but the time has come, and we're going to take a look at the armor. So in order to get this quest started, we're going to have to head north of Riften to find an NPC, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm really excited to get my hands on this gear. Alright, so now it is time to head in Skyrim and claim our prize. As you can see here, we are at the Shore Stone, which is located north of Riften. All you have to do is just simply follow the road, and it will take you right to it. Once we are at our desired location, there is going to be a Redguard waiting for us that is unarmed. I was surprised that he just wanted to fight right away. To be perfectly honest, when I first saw him, I thought he was a beggar and was going to need lots of help, but I was completely wrong on that matter. So what's going to happen is you're going to accept his brawl, and it took me quite a while to take him down because I don't have anything into unarmed perk. So after you're done fighting him, he is actually impressed with your skills, which he should be, right? Because we are Dragonborn. And he's going to hand us a note that should get things started. Now, I was also surprised that just out of nowhere, the NPC just vanished. So I was like, okay, then. Now we're going to head on over to our inventory and read the note. So what we're going to have to do is wait for a courier to contact us. What I simply did was went to Riften, waited 24 hours, and look who it is, the courier. You can pretty much go to any town and do this. Just wait around 24 hours and the courier should find you. So he hands you yet another note to read. And then this is where we can finally get things started. Okay, so here is the note. And it's going to trigger the actual quest, which is now in our journal. So here it is, interception. And now we're going to travel to the Pure Water Run to meet the NPC, which is located south of Markoth. So we're going to head inside and see what the NPC has to tell us. So here is a chest that I noticed immediately. I have a feeling that's going to play some sort of role in the quest later. And what we're going to do right now is talk to the NPC, which now has normal clothes on and some cool looking armor. And we're pretty much getting the information here. We're going to have to go talk to some people, locate some different spots, and then yeah, we're pretty much playing, messenger, fetch, quest, grabber, and all that type of stuff. And here's the locations we are going to have to visit. There's two of them. So what we're going to do first is go visit Carsworn and locate the spy. So here it is in our journal, and that's exactly where we are going to head. I was actually a little bit surprised that there was this much traveling, because if you're doing a survival mode playthrough, you're definitely going to have a lot of distance to cover. Okay, so here we go. Here is the first spy who is going to hand us yet another note, that we're going to have to read. So we're going to head into our inventory and find that note, and we're going to have to go to the second location. So we're just gathering all the intel right now for the big attack. All right, so we're going to go to Averstead, good old place that we've been to many, many times. And then as soon as you load in, for me at least, the NPC was right there. You can see by the marker. And once you talk to him, guess what? He hands you yet another note, which you have to read. And then finally, we have all the information we need to take back to that NPC to report our findings. So that is exactly what we are going to do. All right, so we're going to head back to the start here. As you can see, we need to return to the Pure Water Run cave. And once we head inside, we're going to tell him all the information that we gathered, and that the caravan is actually on the move. And so we are actually going to go assist the people in attacking the caravan and retrieving the hostage, which is actually pretty cool, right? I guess we're playing hero, heroine, whatever. So before we actually go do that, he's going to hand us a key. Now, I had a feeling this chest wasn't coming into play, and here is where it happened. So we're going to turn around and go to that chest, open it up, and then once you do, you can see that there is the armor and some invisibility potions along with a book inside. We're going to take a look at this armor up close a little bit later, because as soon as I grabbed this armor, I threw it on and then went to the location to help the, caravan, because I just, after all the traveling, I kind of want to, get it done and see everything at the end. I also want to get that bone shaver as well. So we're going to head on over here, meet up with the other Redguard people that are ready to attack. And then, as you can see, it's, battle time. So what I did this time is I kind of waited for them to go in, because I'm not going to lie, the first time I went in just swinging my sword around, I accidentally hit some of the people, from the Redguards, and all the NPCs started attacking me, which wasn't a good thing. So I had to do this again, and this time I just kind of let them go on first and stayed back, and then picked off the Thalmor that were off in the distance, and that worked out a lot better, because yeah, it kind of sucked at having everything attack you. So after you're done with your battle, make sure to search the NPCs as well, because they had some pretty good loot for me. I was actually kind of surprised. Okay, so once everything is finally dead, what we're going to do is finally free the hostage, and he is very, very grateful. And I feel bad for that horse, because, he was an innocent party in all of this. Okay, so here is the hostage, and we are going to release him. But if you leave him there, you never know what can happen, right? Okay, so once he is free, if you search the wagon here, you're going to find some pretty good loot to grab, along with a normal version of one of the weapons for the mods. Now, if you search the area around you, there's going to be a dead body somewhere. You need to search to find the one weapon they are looking for, and there it is. And there is also some extra armor for you to grab, which is exactly what I did. Alright, so after all that running around, all that note reading, we finally got the gear. We can go back to the NPC that we started talking to, turn in the quest, and it is officially over, and we get some gold. So here's the armor up close. Here is the chest piece, which increases light armor by 17 points, which actually isn't too bad at all, since this is a light armor set. The boots increase sneaking by 25%. That's pretty good if you like to sneak. One-handed attacks do 25% more damage, which I like, because I'm doing one-handed build right now. And the headpiece, illusion spells cost 70% less, which is interesting. And then we have the shield. I think the shield is really well done, along with the armor. I absolutely love it. And here are the weapons. They are enchanted. I'm glad that you get two of them, so you can have a one-handed, or if you're doing a dual wield type of build, you have two of them, and it burns targets. And then here is the bone shaver. It does 3 points of damage, or actually, it adds 3 points of extra bleed damage for 4 seconds, which is really cool, and I like the way it looks. So I went around testing out the gear and the weapons, and I enjoyed it. I think this armor just looks so good. I'm finally excited to have it. This video was a little bit longer than normal because, we had to do a lot of traveling, but I'm glad that we got it done. Alright guys, if you have the opportunity to get this mod, I recommend that you do. I really want to thank you for watching the video, and hope you enjoyed it. If this is your first time visiting the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button. It will mean a lot to me. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. Take care.